Susie. Good morning, Lino. Good morning, Blackie. Good morning. Good morning, Minty. The herd is hungry this morning. Are you being cute? Are you being a human human? Are you being a human human? There we go. There they are. Y'all remember these? These have been drying for, I'm thinking like 6 months. Could be longer. I'm not sure when we cut these, but these are the ones that have the starburst sunflower design. Chris, that looks like a sunflower.
Dang.
Oh my gosh, please mill a slice.
Oh, we're gonna mill.
Oh my gosh, if you mill that and it looks like a freaking sunflower.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna cut some off this stump.
You put a finish on it? Oh, forget about it.
Yeah, we're gonna cut some of these off
Those are already sold. They're already sold. People want them right now.
In there.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So when you sand
it
this,
looks like an explosion.
it's like that's beautiful.
Serious God's art right there.
I'm telling you, you're making charcuterie boards. When you mill these, you have to mill them at least like half that. Oh no. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
You could have different ones. You could leave the bark on some and take the bark off. Because if the bark falls off
if
like
it comes
that,
off like
whatever,
that, then yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, whatever. Well, I guess I'm going to...
Oh my gosh, that is so pretty.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do, I guess I'll just cut maybe like a little, maybe to here.
Okay.
Big ones. So, or something. I'm going to cut, I guess I'll cut this off, stand it up, and I'll use the chainsaw mill to make sure they're perfectly flat.
Oh my gosh, it's so...
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So these are going to be perfectly flat. And
you need your planer.
We're going to sit them up and we're going to let them dry for a year.
Oh, this is exciting.
And I want to see how totally cute these are when you sand them and finish them. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Shady Lady Ranch. Hey y'all, welcome to the Shady Lady Ranch, where all of my unfinished projects become finished projects, because I'm sick of looking around the homestead and seeing all this unfinished stuff. I have so many unfinished projects that the homestead is literally like littered with half-done things. So I was thinking maybe I could just look at all the things that are half done and give them some closure, you know? These were so interesting because when Chris cut the log, it actually had this flower, like sunburst pattern, and I just had to know what they would look like when they were finished and sanded. These had to dry for a little while to make sure that they were ready to be charcuterie boards, because I think that's what they're gonna be. I'm thinking they would make some really pretty little serving platters, or maybe paper plate platters.
Patterns. Go away.
5 times fast. Paper plate patterns. Paper plate platters. And I think these would be stunning with all the colors popping out. And I know I still see the flower pattern. So after all these months, that flower pattern is still really predominant. Is that the word? Predominant. Great for decor. Oh, there's a stink bug. Great for decor. So here we have a lovely P60 grit paper. So it's going to be a little rough, but I want to get this as smooth as I can. So I'm going to start with the higher grit, or is it lower grit? Start with lower grit. We have a literal graveyard of unfinished projects, so I'm really hoping that by finishing this particular project, it will be something that possibly we can even sell. If these turn out really cute, I'm gonna try to sell them. I'm just being honest.
Shady Lady Ranch, y'all.
So just about instantly you can see that beautiful star pattern forming. It's literally just bursting with colors right now. I wasn't even expecting all the colors, but this is showing me like lots of like really light blues and browns. It's really pretty. So this was about 5 minutes of sanding. It came clean, and after all that dirt and grime came off of it, it's looking really cute. So let's just keep going and see if we can turn this into a charcuterie board. You get it? Yeah. this stage, it's reminding me of a sand dollar. You know how the sand dollars are, and they have those little, you know, markings, and it's just pretty. And the colors, since they're like nautical colors, it's actually like, I think it's going to be beautiful. And what I need to do is put a seal on it that is food grade. So I'm thinking like coconut oil maybe. If it's just something that you'd be serving food on, I would want it finished in something that's not going to kill you. Doesn't that make sense? Yeah. Okay. This is reminding me of a sand dollar. So I'm going to go ahead and really get these edges really good, because once these edges are sanded really pretty and we get a nice coat of probably, I don't know, what do you put on boards? What do you put on cutting boards? Like, I know there's some sort of oil. I'm going to figure this out.
I used to know these things. I used to know which sealants would go on birdhouses, which sealants would go on the cutting boards, which sealants would go on the candle jars. But you know what? I have been out here for so long. But you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it. No running water. No free-flowing electricity. It's totally worth it. Because we got away from the man. We got away from the system.
Let's get this thing sanded to look like a sand dollar.
I don't know where I was going with that. Well, speak of the devil, there goes Chris riding by on his four-wheeler as we speak. Looks like he's pulling lumber of some sort. Well, let me be honest. Me and Chris are fighting. I know. You can't be trapped on 6 acres of land with another human being and not see the worst in them at times. And, just being honest. We're not doing so good right now. He's on his end of the homestead, and I'm on mine. And I'm telling you, we had a fight over who was gonna record their video at the cabin. You know, like, I'm like, you can't be putting a roof up and working on the damn deck. You can't be doing that when I'm trying to make a beautiful video of my charcuterie boards. Well, he didn't like that. So now he's back there, and I told him to stay back there. I told him to stay back there until I needed to find out what to finish these with. And when I decide that I want to go back there and ask you what to finish these with, I will rattle your chain. I will go back there and I will let you know when you are permitted to speak to me. Right now I feel like when we fight, when me and Chris fight, we fight about views, we fight about videos, like whose video will do better, whose video will get more likes and more views. He'll go on over to his channel and make his video, and he'll rub it in my face how he's gotten 4,000 views on his video, and I'm like, you know what, that's petty. And I'm not going to have you talking to me like that, because I guarantee you, if I put a video out about these charcuterie boards, he's going to take it out on me. And I'm telling you, it's not pretty. Because what he's going to do is he's going to come over here into my space, into my creative space, and he is going to start hammering and chainsawing and measuring things that don't need to be measured. And I'm telling you, this is so petty, because if my video gets more likes and more views and it's just downright more tolerable than his video, he's going to take it out on me. So now, you know, it's past noon, I'm hot, I feel like I've worked my ass off. I got one done, but I feel like I have really put forth my heart and soul and tears into this charcuterie board, and now I want some iced tea. Quite possibly there might be a tequila rose shot in that iced tea. I don't know. I cannot confirm or deny. But I'm going to go ahead and get myself something to drink and just kind of settle my nerves and forget about the fact that me and Chris are fighting. And you know what? I'm going to go down to his end of the homestead and I'm going to ask him what finish to use on these. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be the bigger person. I'm going to do it. Here I come with my sweet tea. Fresh out of tequila, damn it. There he is. There he is. Right there. Is this where you'll be living from now on?
I'm thinking about moving back here.
Huh.
Women are too much for me. That's why I bought so many acres. Try living in a house with her.
Really? Living in a house with me?
So this was my garage. Now I'm thinking about building a garage on the side of it and turning this into a cabin.
Oh. So you're thinking of this as like a permanent vacation, right? This is a permanent move for you.
I even have a wood stove right there I could put in this bee.
Overrated lumberjack.
So yeah, I come back here a lot. I keep the trailers in here to keep them dry when it rains. And I'm always looking at this. I have these. I had those 2 tarps over all this stuff. Pull a little bit of that over here at a time and burn it right here. That'd be a nice little spot. I was thinking about a lean-to, like a storage area. And then I was thinking about cutting a door right here. Cutting the door right there to go in there. So I have like some extra storage and I could do something better with this.
Well, you can't move it into mine.
That's my idea.
That's for my stuff. I don't want your man germs all over my stuff.
That's why I'm adding on to this. So I don't have to hear your shit.
Well, let me show you something. Let me show you something. And I would like to ask your opinion on something. Go, there you go.
Dang. Well, that goes to show that we need to cut more maple. That is beautiful.
Oh, is that what that is? Maple?
Even without the spalting in there, it would still be beautiful. Look at those rings.
And I was thinking,
wow.
When you put a finish on that, it's even going to bring out these blue colors. You see these blue colors?
That's going to be an amazing, like, little eating tray.
Paper plate platter.
Yeah. Because we do all the time. I get this board because the food will be hot when you put it on a paper plate. So I'll bring a board and put it on there. That's amazing.
Okay, so here's my question.
We should cut down a maple tree and just make these the whole tree. I'll just sit there.
He doesn't listen. He doesn't
I'm not in the mood.
Listen to me.
I'm not in the mood to listen to you.
Anyway, here's my question. What finish would you put on a charcuterie board where people are going to put their like meat and cheese and food?
I'd finish it like a cutting board. You dip it in that penetrating oil, whatever.
Mineral oil?
Yeah.
Is that what it is, mineral oil?
I think so. Yeah, that's nice finish. And it would, as long as it's dry like that, yeah, it'll soak it right up. And that's how you keep it.
That's how you make those big bucks.
Yep.
Because I'm going to sell some.
If you start selling those, I'll cut down a maple tree and just make like 1 billion of those things. How about that?
Huh. So would you go, is it, okay, when you're trying to make this even smoother,
I would think.
Are you going down or up with grit? Grit, does the grit go down or up?
The higher the grit, the smoother.
The higher the grit, the smoother.
The higher The higher the grit, the smoother you get. The higher the grit, the smoother you get.
Okay, so that is 60.
Huh?
That is 60.
Oh, well, you want to go all the way to like 220.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay.
Or the higher you go, you could go to 300 and it'll be like a mirror.
Okay. So, do you have any of that you would like to share with me today?
No ball.
Do we have mineral oil?
Oh my God, this whole box is 60.
Yeah,
I thought I bought a mixed box.
Yeah, that sucks.
So shoot, I might have some sandpaper.
That sounds like a you problem.
You the one sanding. I mean, if you want to leave it.
Damn it. He's right. It sounds like a me problem. He's right.
I think I might have some in here somewhere. I have apology, no. Nothing. Just, hey Chris, everything's good today. Now I'm just supposed to be like, oh, nothing happened. I haven't gotten none in like, I don't even know how long.
Did you hear how he just talked to me? The contempt? I swear, if I wasn't unlawfully married to that man, I would do something about this. I would move back to the city and pay taxes like everybody else. I would take these 6 acres right here and I would draw a line right smack down the middle of it and I'd give him an acre and a half. Tell him to just stay on his side of the land. I'm not going to focus on this negativity. I'm not going to let him bring me down to his level. I'm going to go and get some mineral oil, and we're going to make these charcuterie boards adorable! Oh, is there something in my teeth?
So, I have been sanding for approximately 2 hours. I've had a lot of time to reflect. I've had a lot of time to think. And honestly, it's funny because I can't even really remember what me and Chris were even fussing at each other for. I don't remember if Chris was mad at me or if I was mad at him. But I think I've thought about it long enough and I've decided that I'm going to be the bigger person, you know. Between the both of us fussing and arguing, I'm just going to be the bigger person and I'm going to allow him to apologize to me. So this is what we have at this stage. They're real smooth. I tried my absolute best. I'm seeing these little lines, and maybe it'll be cool when they finally have their finish on it. Maybe it won't even be an issue, but I want to see, because in my head, these are going to be beautiful. All the colors, I want to see the colors pop, and I guess if there's some
chainsaw marks, then, you know, so be it. It might just give it some character. I know how we can find out.
Let's put a finish on these. So we're gonna see what it looks like with some cutting board oil, and hey, maybe it'll be beautiful.
Woo.
We're about to find out.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that is beautiful. Well, it appears that the chainsaw marks did not affect this beauty. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Look at that. Wow. All right, let's do the sides. The oil that I'm using is actually, didn't even talk about it. It's literally food grade cutting board oil. So this is just for, you know, food grade use, charcuterie boards, serving boards, cutting trays, chopping blocks. And oh my gosh, the color that I did read that yes, charcuterie boards can have bark on them, but most people prefer without bark, so it's just a preference. I guess that would be up to the person ordering, and you know, I guess I'll find out that way if people are more so interested in bark on or bark off. Either way, it's beautiful. Oh, it almost looks like a little clock, doesn't it? Like I could see this being a clock. That's actually really cool. I guess we'll let these dry overnight. I love how these are turning out. And
I like that one.
You like the one with the bark?
Yeah.
Huh, isn't that funny?
Well, it looks like a clock.
It would be, gosh, it would make a great chopping block. Elion likes it because it looks like a clock, and I think it does.
Yeah.
I'm feeling positive about this project. I'm feeling positive about life in general. Feeling positive about my relationship. He hasn't apologized to me yet.
Now you got yourself killed.
All right. We got one with bark and one without.
Dang, those look sweet. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Wow. You should have peeled the bark off. The bark should just come right off.
Well, that's what we...
Might have to cut it. But yeah, we were asking that, whether we should keep bark on some. I mean, that does look nice. Very nice.
It does, and I was thinking about, like, you know,
You'd have to soak the bark. That's why you have to buy a gallon of that oil. You have to buy like a gallon of it so you could put it in a jug and actually...
Yeah, a gallon of it was like $34 or $64, I think.
Yeah, that's why cutting boards are expensive. That's one reason.
Yeah.
And this, oh my gosh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
But you actually have to soak them in the oil.
Really?
Yeah, like
So
overnight.
I can't just...
Yeah, like overnight, you want to soak it. And
Oh, there's not even enough bar oil to soak it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why you buy a gallon.
So which one do you think looks nicer?
I like both of them. I like this.
Elion liked this one.
Yeah.
Because it looks like a
But I like...
clock.
But all this would be dark too if you soaked it. Even the bark would soak. You know what I mean? But if you soak, the more you soak it, the longer it'll stay on. So really, you want to let the... That's kind of why I'm leaving the... Well, you could look at it both ways. It's lazier because you don't have to cut all your lumber straight. You could literally get away with one cut and let it dry and be live edge. So it's kind of like the lazy live edge cabin, because you're kind of taking you're cutting like a quarter of the work off by not cutting it, but at the same time you're leaving a bunch of... Eventually the bark will fall off and all the edges will be pretty,
Yeah.
like this. All
Right.
the edges inside are gonna look like this after a while.
I love the color of this once you sand. Oh my gosh, I just like
Yeah.
that so much.
Oh, I love
changed.
this one.
I changed my
I'll keep
mind.
this one to eat on. I'll
Yeah,
keep my
those are
plate
so.
on this.
Yeah.
Oh, I love having these. This one I had right by my table.
Is that
Yeah,
the one?
this
Yeah,
one, I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I had one by my table. I've been using it for eating with a paper plate. Dude, I'm not even trying to sell this. Like, this is not even a sales pitch or nothing like that. I mean, I got a lot of work to do, but I've been using this thing.
Sell it.
Dude,
Sell it.
this is like my side table buddy. Like, I make lemon water every day.
Yeah.
Almost. I don't want to exaggerate, but
Almost every day. Yeah.
I make lemon water a lot. I'll take a lemon, I'll just cut the top of the lemon off, stab it with my knife a couple times, and I'll like squeeze it in my cup. You know what I mean? And then I'll fill my cup up with water and lemon. So I use this thing as a cutting board.
It could be a soap dish.
Oh, you could have your plate on there. Dude, I'm all the time. Holly be like, food's ready. I'll grab my board and be like, I'll grab me a couple paper plates, put them on there. They're like, hook me up.
Wow, Chris. These are so great. I bet everyone will want to know where to order theirs. If you guys want to order them, Chris has got to sand some more because I don't want to sand 10 of them.
Man.
Look at that. Look at that.
I tell you, man, I love these things. That way, if you're thinking about something, you have your thinking board. Where you're like, yeah, I got my tape and got my
How much would a thinking board be worth? I'm thinking $29.95.
But if I'm going to go as far as to sell these boards to you, someone's got to help me sand. Someone's got to help me sand these boards. It's only fair.
I got a cabin to build, but you can have fun with your boards.
He's still mad. You see that? It's his ego. It's his ego. He can't let go. You want to let it go, Chris? How about we both apologize on 3? 1, 2. I'm big enough to say that I am
Sorry.
that I am
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hell, I didn't even know we was fighting. I just been out in the woods organizing my shit. She been sanding boards. Hell, I don't know.
We good?
Yeah, we might be alright.
We're good, right?
Starting arguments I don't even know about.
Arguments that are just in my head.
Yeah, I'm out here working and she's like, we arguing.
Okay, I guess we're good.
I'm like, just cook me some food. Wake me up in the morning every once in a while.
Deal. Deal. Love you.
Word.
ew.
The higher the grit, the smoother you get.
Oh wait, I'm pretending to be mad at you.
The higher the grit, the smoother you get.